What is up, YouTube? Talon's here for your first annual Star Wars month review, unboxing, whatever you want to call it, but it is a Star Wars month haul. So everything you see behind me, there even is some stuff over in this area. This is everything that I've gotten during the month of May, really. So this is all my Star Wars products. I've gotten things off of Etsy. I've gotten things from my local toy store. It's called Toy Fanatic. I've gotten a new lightsaber. I was at Philly Fan Expo, so I was able to get an autograph done. Did I say Etsy? So Etsy, eBay, really just everywhere. I have a lot of things to go over. I have a lot of things to show you guys, so hopefully you stay tuned for the whole video. Let's get into it. So with the first thing I'll show off is my first Theories lightsaber. If you guys go to my page, you can find the unboxing video. You guys can really see me playing with this lightsaber, but first off, I'll just show you guys what the hilt looks like. Of course, you got the open crystal chamber right there, and you know, it's a beautiful hilt. You'll see my whole review on it. I definitely don't regret buying this lightsaber. It's been a lot of fun. So this statue was $30 at my local toy shop. It's called Toy Fan Addict or Toy Fanatic. However you want to say it, I'm not really sure, but it's Boba Fett coming out of the Sarlacc pit. This is from a line of toys or statues that they used to do back in the mid to early 2000s called Star Wars Unleashed. Like I said, I got this for $30. I know typically a lot of these statues, they can go for more, especially if they're in box, but I mean, these statues, they're too beautiful not to have on display. So there's a Princess Leia one I seen there. It was like 60 bucks, but I don't know, I just couldn't convince myself to buy that one and then take it out of box. I would rather buy it already out of box for a cheaper price. So like I said, this was $30. Definitely don't regret getting this. This will be on display probably in front of my Funko Pops here somewhere, so that you guys can see it, but for now it'll be down here. Next up, we'll stick with the statues. This is also a Star Wars Unleashed product. Sorry, it's getting caught by cords. So this is Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi. As you can see, it's got this lightsaber slash. All of this is resin. I got this for about $20. I'll also have somewhere over here on display. Nothing too, this was probably the first one that I picked out. Like I said, it was $20, so you can't really pass that up. You don't see a lot of these statues all the time or everywhere. This was the first time that I've ever heard of the Star Wars Unleashed line. So it was like, once I seen those two, I had to get them. They had other ones, like they had a Darth Vader one from the Luke, I Am Your Father scene. They had a Jango and Boba one and a few others, but like the Boba Fett and the Luke Skywalker were the main two that really stood out to me. And I was like, yeah, I can't just let them sit on the shelf like that. They have to come home with me because, like I said, you don't see those every day. So this is something else that I got. This is an Etsy product. This is a Sith Holocron. Now with this, I was able to customize this red shell and then also the black shell. This is more reminiscent to the show Star Wars Rebels and the Sith Holocron that they had on there. So this is the one that I wanted. You can turn it off here. This will be on display. Also have another one. It's like way up here. It is a Jedi Holocron. So now I got, you know, both of them. You always got to get both. I had the Jedi Holocron for probably about 2 or 3 years. Thought it was finally time to get the Sith Holocron now. Next up, what should we show off, guys? Okay, so this is one of 3 that I've gotten. So this is Yoda's lightsaber. As you can see, it's a replica of his lightsaber. I got this also off of Etsy. I got it to, of course, match this Master Yoda. There's not too much to say about the lightsaber, but I got this Master Yoda from episode 3, I'm assuming. I'm not sure which Star Wars celebration this is from, but this is a Yoda from Star Wars celebration that they were doing. This is just like the statues. I seen it just on the shelf at Toy Fanatic, and I was like, I can't pass it up. I gotta get it. It's gotta go home with me. I debated on it the whole time while I was there, and then I just kept telling myself, like, you're gonna regret going home without it if you go home and then come back and you don't see it again. So I decided to get this, and then this, his lightsaber, I'm gonna probably hide it somewhere in his lap here when I have it on display. And then, you know, if people like really look at it, they're gonna find his lightsaber in there. So that'll be that. The lightsaber I also got off of Etsy. I don't know if I mentioned that. And then the Master Yoda, of course, came from Toy Fanatic. What else should we do here? Like I said, I got a lot of stuff here. So this is what I got from Hobby Lobby. It is a Star Wars canvas poster. Now, if you know me, I'm a big fan of the prequel trilogy and the original trilogy. So you get best of both worlds. You got the whole original trilogy cast right here. You got Anakin and Obi-Wan right here, Darth Vader at the top, and then the whole prequel trilogy right here. This will be something that I'll be putting on display. Got it at Hobby Lobby. It was about $15. Of course, I couldn't pass it up. You know, you can't go wrong with art like this. It'll, of course, match a lot of the other art that I have here in my room. So this next thing is a Star Wars comic. I've had this comic book for a while now. I want to say somewhere over a year. I went to Philly Fan Expo. I met Hayden Christensen on Star Wars Day, so May the 4th. And of course, I left with his autograph, which you can see down right there. And I love this comic a lot. You get Vader right here, and then you get Anakin on this side. You get the split. Sooner or later, I'll get this sent off to CGC so that it can be graded, and it'll be into a nice plaque. So this is Anakin's Saber that I got made. I got it from the same company that made the Yoda lightsaber. Of course, nothing else to say about this, but it's like more of a replica of Anakin's lightsaber from episode 3. It was only $30 on Etsy. And then to match it, also got Vader's. Like I said, same company that did my Yoda one. I got these two first, and then I got the Master Yoda from Toy Fanatic, and then I was like, let me go ahead and put in another order. Ended up getting the Yoda one. But these two will actually be on display. Of course, Anakin's lightsaber, not Obi-Wan's, but Darth Vader's lightsaber. I will have them on display back here where I keep most of my Anakin and Darth Vader stuff. That'll be on display. Now, this is something that will look better what I actually show you guys during the room tour that I'll do after I have like literally all this stuff on display. For right now, I'm just showing you guys what all I got. That was theory. What all I got. So this is, of course, a wall panel, as you can see, but you get to display lightsabers on top of this wall panel. So I'll have Darth Vader's at the bottom, I'll have Anakin's right at the top, and it'll display both his lightsabers. And then when it's pressed against something, you know, you'll be able to like actually tell that it's the Darth or the Death Star wall panel. So that's that. Let's do the Funko Pops. So in December, Sam Witwer will be coming to, I forget exactly what con it is, but it's a con that's about an hour or two away from me. I'll definitely be going to that con to meet Sam Witwer. Of course, I'll be getting his autograph done for this Funko Pop. This is a Season 7 Darth Maul. As you can see, it's got his double blade in there, the robot legs, Season 7. Not too much to say about that one. Next up, I've gotten this Luke Skywalker with Grogu. It's from Season 2, the Season 2 finale of The Mandalorian, when he, of course, took Grogu and sadly gave him back after a couple weeks or whatever it was. But of course, this is definitely my favorite version of Luke Skywalker in the black robes, as you can see from the statue. Not too long after Return of the Jedi, but that's that Funko Pop. Next up, we got the Star Wars, the original trilogy VHS. Now, this is something that my dad owned when I was a kid. Somewhere it had got lost, but I seen it at Toy Fanatic or Fanadic for like $5. Of course, I had to pick it up again. I didn't want to pass it up. I don't even know if these VHS tapes work. You know, it's possible that they don't work. Who knows? I'll probably never use them, but this is just more for memory and display. Now this was made in 1997, so this is still the special edition where he added new things, but it still has the original Anakin Skywalker actor in there. But I am in the mindset where I believe that the true Anakin should be Hayden Christensen. But that's something cool to like go back and watch and like be able to see, you know, certain little changes like that. And then next up, I have, this is a concept series of Darth Vader. As you can tell, he has a blue lightsaber. So when they were first conceptualizing Star Wars, I'm pretty sure they were doing blue and green, blue for bad guys and green for the good guys. Not 100% sure, but like I said, Darth Vader with a blue lightsaber. So that'll also be going on the back wall here with all my Anakin and Darth Vader stuff. And then I have Anakin Skywalker right here from the Clone Wars. Another cool little Funko Pop. This will be something that will be better shown when I do the room tour, but I'll show you guys a little peek at it of what I did get. So this is fan art, but it is fan art of Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Now, if you know me, you know that Episode 3 is my favorite movie out of the Star Wars prequel trilogy. So, of course, I had to get the movie poster wanted it to be a little different, so I got the fan art. I'm not sure exactly off the top of my head on who did the fan art. I'm pretty sure he's a big content creator when it comes to a lot of that stuff, but I'm not 100% sure on who did it off the top of my head. But he makes cool art. I might end up getting the whole prequel trilogy at some point. That way I can have episode 1 through 3. Might get the original trilogy one day made, but we'll see. I wanted to start off with episode 3 first, of course. So let's get into these TVCs right here. So first off, we got Master Yoda from episode 2. This is just mainly to go on the wall of more or less of my like favorite characters that I like in Star Wars. Of course, you can never go wrong with Master Yoda. Now this, she is my favorite Mandalorian. I've loved her since the Clone Wars, even more in the Mandalorian. A lot of people don't like Mando season 3, but I'm super biased when it comes to it because I am a big Bo-Katan fan. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some episodes like the Lizzo and Jack Black episodes that are very cringy and but I didn't mind her taking the like lead role in Mando season 3. But like I said, she's my favorite Mandalorian, so I had to get it. And this card backing is so beautiful. If you ever seen any of my other Funko Pops, I have her Chase Funko right here, and then I have her with the helmet on down here, so I got both of those. And then I will be meeting her at the end of October at Cincinnati Comic Expo. I'll be getting her autograph. Most likely having her sign the Chase one because that one's a little more rare, worth a little more than the other one. So we'll be getting that one. Now this is to go on my Darth Vader Anakin wall. There is one more figure that I want to get to like complete the evolution of Anakin Skywalker, because so far I have Anakin, like baby Anakin in his Jedi robes from episode 1, like the end of episode 1, and then I got episode 2 Anakin with the green and blue lightsaber, and then of course I have episode 3 Anakin. I have the March on the Temple Anakin, and then I got Darth Vader from Empire Strikes Back, and then wanted to go for like a little mix of the Anakin and Darth Vader. So at this point, I see this as Anakin Skywalker in Darth Vader's clothing. And then the next one I want to get to like complete the whole like figure evolution of Anakin Skywalker that Disney, Star Wars, Hasbro still needs to make is a Force Ghost Anakin. Now they have some that is from Return of the Jedi when he's in the white robes and everything, but I've never really been a fan of that look. But the one that I do want is him from the Ahsoka show. Now if they can give me a TVC of Anakin, Force Ghost Anakin from the end of the Ahsoka show in his black robes with the like blue aura still around him, I'll be a set fan. My collection wall will be set and done and looking good to like my liking. We'll be all good. So Hasbro, anybody from Disney, if you guys see this, please make Force Ghost Anakin TVC 3.75 inch figure because I need them for the wall. Thank you. Now, next up, among my like favorite characters in Star Wars is Grand Moff Tarkin. So I'll be putting him on display somewhere around here. I think he'll go like up here in front of my TV. You guys will see that on the room tour. Now I'm like actually starting to remember that I got something else that I literally almost forgot about. I can't believe this. So this is a vinyl that I got. It is from Return of the Jedi. Got this nice, beautiful art of Luke and his lightsaber going up. Couldn't go wrong with this. I did play it, and it sounds really good. I'm opening it up. You get this nice scene here. And then take this, yeah. We got Slave Leia right there. And then we got all these other scenes from Return of the Jedi. It's pretty cool. And then we got the celebration scene right here. I believe this was about $50. Not gonna lie, in total this month, when it comes to like the Star Wars collectibles, I don't even remember how much I spent this month on collectibles. I really don't even want to think about it, but it's okay because it's like everything that I wanted is something that Disney, Star Wars probably won't make for the foreseeable future, which is Slave Leia. I seen this and I was like, yeah, I can't just let that sit on the shelf. I gotta get it. You know, we got the beautiful Carrie Fisher in her Slave Leia outfit, but this will definitely be going on the shelf. Eventually, I want to have like the whole Skywalker family, so I'm still searching around for a Padme. I do want to get an extra Anakin. And then I still have yet to find a Luke Skywalker, but it'll come at some point. We'll get it. So with this, you can really tell the age of it. I don't think this was taken care of like the other ones, but this is definitely, I would say, my favorite droid when it comes to Star Wars. So we got R2-D2. I did get this mainly because of like how it looks too, because you know you got the yellowing of the plastic. You can tell like this is just from the 90s, but everything else on this box looks really good. But you know, the vintage of it, you know, is something that like really sold me on it. And then next up, we got Chewbacca. He's super beefy. These lines of toys, some of them looked good, but other figures, they were just like way too stocky, had a lot of big upper body strength. Like as you can see, this Luke Skywalker down here. But you know, that was something that was going on back then. They were constantly doing with some figures. But while he does not look accurate to Chewbacca, I think it looks really cool. So, and then next we got Daddy Palps. So this is his Return of the Jedi version. This is one of my favorite versions of Palpatine, the Emperor, whatever you want to call him, Darth Sidious. Of course, he comes with his cane and everything from Return of the Jedi. And then what's cool about this is, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but you can actually look in here and it's like the photograph from the movie that you can see inside there. It's pretty cool. And then we got my favorite clone of all time, CT-5555, other known as ARC Trooper 5s. So like I said, this is my favorite version of the clone, or favorite clone trooper. Of course, we got Tamora Morrison on his realistic clone backing, even though like he never played him in live action. I love how they did this. This figure looks really good. This is a figure that I've been wanting for a while now, but finally got him. I got this off of eBay. A lot of these other figures that I showed off, besides the Bo-Katan that I got off of eBay and the Darth Vader I got off of eBay. All the other ones I got from Toy Fanatic. This next one I got from Toy Fanatic. It is a Black Series Boba Fett. And then, I don't know if you guys are wondering or not, but I am a inbox collector. All of these you see here will stay in box. I will not be taking them out of the box. They will all be on display in the box. I very rarely take things out of the box. But it's just how I am and what I like to do. But last but certainly not least, we got this CGC copy of Darth Talon. We got her sexy self looking right there. Of course, this will be on display on my wall. Most likely in front of my TV up here and everything. I got this for about $20. Can't go wrong for a 9.0. It was definitely a deal on this because in the raw copy form, the comic is worth about $10 to $15. So being able to get this in a CGC plaque for $20 is, in my eyes, a steal. But that is everything. Thank you for watching. I definitely spent a lot of money. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Push me into the algorithm. Get me monetized. Help me out here to like repay for all this stuff. But I really enjoyed buying all of this stuff, going on these toy hunts. Like I said, I shopped around to local shops. I went to Hobby Lobby, Toy Fanatic, my comic book store, shopped on eBay, shopped on Etsy. All of the Etsy products I can provide links for inside the description, just in case you guys are interested in the Sith Holocron or the lightsabers. I will post the link for the Theory Sabers lightsaber. But other than that, a lot of these things, you know, if you do want to buy, of course, you have to pretty much go out and find yourself. Like the comic book CGC, you can find a lot of those on eBay. The certain figure hunts, you guys will have to go out and find. But if you want like the actual figures that I got, of course, you can always hop on eBay. They always have them. Hobby Lobby is a great store for you know, canvas art. They didn't get a whole lot of Star Wars stuff as I wanted. There's like 2 sections in Hobby Lobby. One is not even an aisle. It's like maybe this long, and you know, it's got all types of art on it. And then the other one is like, it's randomly spread with like Marvel stuff, DC stuff. But I was able to find that one that was really good. And then if you guys are wondering how I got the poster made, all I did was find some fan art online. Went to walmart.com, got it printed off into a poster. It was about $20. It's definitely more than what I normally pay for posters, but it's because it's custom made. So they had to like custom do the poster. So I'll pay the, you know, $10 to $15 extra for things like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it on, you know, re-going over a lot of these things. So like I said, a lot of this vintage stuff, if you guys are ever out and shopping and you're like thinking about getting something, I would say just go ahead and get it, swipe that card, pay that cash, or whatever, because a lot of these things you just don't see twice, especially things like this. Like this is of course from the early 2000s, and this is something that I've never seen before. Like I was born in 96, so of course, you know, I was getting things like the toys and stuff like this, but this was a line of toys that, or statues that I've never seen before. Like I said, they were called Star Wars Unleashed. If you're ever like looking for any more that they have, I'm already on eBay looking for more. But these are just pretty cool in my eyes. Very well made. Ooh, gotta fix Luke Skywalker's real quick. But you know, the action poses, I really love seeing. And then, so now I will be working on getting all of this stuff on display, and then you guys can come back. If it's too long and you guys don't see the room tour after this clip here, then expect another video of my whole room tour. Excuse me. Because this video is already getting long, almost 40 minutes, but this is all my stuff. So I hope you guys had a great Star Wars month, because I know I did, especially meeting Hayden Christensen. He was probably the highlight of the month, and it was good to spoil myself with all these collectibles and things that I'm going to get to have on display. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and come back for more videos, because I'll definitely be dropping more. So thank you guys. Have a good one.